Hello, we're doing Excel practice test 3 now. So we open the Excel spreadsheet. We have this. Okay, I'm going to probably delete some of those things. So have a look here. Add your name and surname in the header of the spreadsheet. Change the view back to normal. Well, header and footer, we go to insert and then the text, header and footer. And then they say type your name and your whatever over there in your header and footer. So we click over here. And you'll see it's now in the center of the spreadsheet, but you might be wondering, how do we get back to normal? Well, you click in anywhere and you go to view and normal. All right, now we're going to format the data column E, same column F, and okay, it hasn't been done. E must be the same as F, so guess what? I'm going to click on one of those in F. Just click on one date and then go to your home tab, click your paintbrush, and then highlight column E, and you'll have the same format. And then the paintbrush is gone. You just clicked on the paintbrush once and then you highlight and it's done. Add a formula G5 to calculate number of days stayed in the group. So from Excel, so using the dates in column E and F. So arriving, departing, it's going to be equal to that date minus this date. And if you press enter, fortunately the field has already been formatted to integers. Okay, so this hasn't been done yet, so it's fine. The daily rate for accommodation is given in cell G1. All right, G1 daily rate, there it is. And we have to go and put a formula in. The daily rate for pupils is half of whatever teachers are charged. Users information, add a formula in H5 to work out the daily cost 1 day of accommodation. Right, so we have one teacher and one pupil, but the pupil is going to be half of the teacher. But okay, we're going to we have to do multiplication. So all of these have got numbers in, but they haven't got formula, but you've got to put formula in that shaded area. So equal to 1 times by 100. So we click on the 1 where the teacher is, and then we click on the 100. Okay, and then we're going to add that to the pupils times by 100, but the 100 must be divided by 2. Now, if you don't put the formula in like that, you're not going to get any marks. You have to actually go and type it in. And that is exactly what it is, 150. Right, 2 meals a day, charge at 75, are provided every day for everybody. Calculate the total cost of all meals for the teachers and pupils during this day. So 2 meals at 75 Rand a day. So even though those numbers there, they don't have formula in, but you have to put a formula in there. So it's equal to that plus, equal to, and then you click on the teacher, and then you're going to add that to, then a plus sign to the pupil. Now I'll put that in brackets. I'm going to multiply that by 2, star 2, and then again by, I think it's how much a day? I don't remember, 75. Okay, 75. Now if I press enter, I get that amount, but that's because it's only one provided every day. Okay, every day. Now we have to multiply by the number of days. We have to multiply by the number of days as well. So we've got to take that and multiply it. We're going to add another one. So I double clicked inside there to add some more things to the formula, a star, and then I click on the number of days, and then I press enter, and then we have the right number. See, and you see the hashes, that means the column is not wide enough. You just widen it a bit. Right, so subtotal for meals and accommodation given in column K. We want to calculate the cost of the subtotal plus VAT in L5. So we're just going to take that one and add VAT to it. So it's equal to that one plus that one times by 14 divided by 100, and then you press enter. Now we're going to go to E20 to calculate number of groups not staying for 6 days. This is the number of days, and we're going to count if it's not 6. So we're going to go down here, type an equal, count if, open brackets, highlight this column for number of days, okay, and then comma, and in double inverted commas, not equal to 6, and close double inverted commas. To get the double inverted commas, you hold the shift and you type the double inverted comma key on your keyboard, close the bracket and press enter. 10 groups are not staying for 6 days, so this is the number of days that we looked at. Right, percentage of the total number of children of all the people, adults and children. Interesting. So we want the sum of all the pupils and the sum of all of them. Well, we've got totals here, but it's equal to that one divided by, open brackets, that plus that. Now we would multiply by 100 to get our percentage, but of course, like I said before, this cell has already been formatted to percentage. If I click on it, you can go to this number that says percentage. You'll see it has already been done, so we don't multiply by 100 to get the percentage. Let's look at the formula again. We wanted to get the percentage of learners, which is this one over here, pupils, is the 44. So we have to say D17, that cell, divided by those two added up to get our number. So 64% of all of this, teachers and pupils, are learners. Second biggest total cost. Well, we can say equal large. They want to have the second longest stay in days. Why they say second largest total cost? Well, okay, we'll use total cost field because that's what it says over here. So how do we get the second large? We say equal large, open brackets, highlight the correct column. Where's the total cost? Here it is, total plus VAT. Right, highlight that range, comma and 2, close brackets and press enter. Okay, that's not formatted to currency. If you want to, you click on it, click on the arrow next to font, go to number and choose currency. Okay, you can have 2 decimal places there and click OK, and there you have it. And that's that.